Hey everybody, welcome to the video. Lovely to see you and meet you here today. How are you doing? Thanks for joining me. My name is Owen Fox and it is my pleasure and joy to share and make this video with you and for you and all of that is, because truly we're all connected and energy goes everywhere and we're all interconnected. So why do I love so much these days after being vegan for 13 years, and I didn't really talk too much about it to others for such a very long time? Why is it now that it struck a chord with me and I love being vegan? And it's not just that, and before I used to never use the word be with vegan, it's more like I eat a vegan diet. But now, why I say be is because what veganism represents to me is also what humanitarian represents. It's also what a nature lover represents. All of this all falls under the umbrella of love and a certain feeling and energy and vibration. And that energy, frequency and vibration is love, to respect, to honor, to care for, to love, to nurture, to uplift, to build, to strengthen, to empower, to protect, to save, to soothe, to heal, to embrace, to become, to just hug, to love, to honor, to worship, to be integral. We want to be, if we're to be a good parent, we want to do as much of these as possible. If we're to be a good human, we're to do as much of these as possible to other humans. If we are to be a certain, in my opinion, level of frequency, energy, vibration and consciousness, we want to love, nurture, uplift, protect, empower, safeguard, build, strengthen and feed and boost and enliven and feed really good, beautiful, powerful, forceful heart energy that isn't forceful as in rough. It's full of force and chi and energy and sweetness. To kill or to hurt or to enslave or to tie up in a field or in a factory farm or to enslave a human or to organic grass-fed meat, all of this is enslavement, my friends. It's not building, it's not feeding, it's using, it's exploiting. None of this is what I've described in the first part of this video. It's not love whatsoever. There's so many contradictions and double standards and discrepancies and incongruencies. To say you love pets, but then you do all the feeding and building of the slaughterhouses and the companies advertising so they get rich to sell you something, an animal that they can't even own in the first place. I can't own you, my friends, to sell you to get rich. You can't own a life form. You can't own a person. You can't even own your own child. We're only stewards, guides, parents, friends, family, companions, teachers and students, and guardians of other life forms, children, people, plants and animals, or insects. That's all we can be. So I'm a very deep nature lover, and I'm a very big, massive, huge human lover and an animal lover. And yeah, that's the spectrum, that's the umbrella, and it's my aspiration and intention and deepest desire to do what I just said, and that is to love. And that means, what is love? We must learn love, what love is, because we don't exactly fully know or are conscious and aware of what love is coming into this world and in today's society. It basically teaches what love isn't. And that's why there's so much conflict and hurt and pain and disharmony. So we learn love through the wisdom of other people, like for example what I'm sharing in this video right now with you, and through our own personal experiences we figure it all out slowly and gradually also. Love is to protect and safeguard. For example, if your pet or child or mother or father or brother or sister or your best friend or something like that was being hurt or captured or exploited or hurt in any type of way, or attempted to be killed even, which is a very drastic measure. If there was any violence or pain being inflicted, our instinct would be to love. to protect, to stop the pain and the hurt being inflicted, to care, to nourish, to feed, give them food, water, shelter, to soothe them, give them warmth, clothes if they're cold, to feed them if they're hungry, to nourish them if they were depleted, to help them to rest and to lie down if they were tired, to empower them by giving somebody money, or to give a good business money. Give loving, kind businesses your money, my friends. That's what I suggest, and that's what I aspire to do more and more in my life. Not companies that hurt Mother Earth, Gaia, the land, sea waters, air, skies, or animals, or plants, or insects. Don't do that as much as possible. Do the loving stuff to people, help the people who love, etc. Of course, we can only do our best, and I'm not pretending to be a perfectionist, because I'm not perfect, and we live in an imperfect world, and we can't be perfect because it's just the way it is at the moment. But it's been one of my favourite and happiest blessings to learn what love is and to integrate living that way in my life. Because we truly all are one family, my friends. We're like an intergalactic or cosmic universal family of all the planets, stars, systems, like beings alive everywhere, all over the world, universe, Earth, other galaxies, everywhere. We all are interconnected. And even just your local family or community or town or your home. Love does start at home, because of the people you spent the most time with that you influence the most. But we influence everybody too, so bear that in mind. It's my favourite thing to have my heart desensitized and my mind deprogrammed, so I can feel this way, so good a way that I do, so I can live from the energy, frequency and vibration of love. And it's a beautiful, sweet thing, my friends. So when you do this more, by letting go of what blocks you, you will allow in the light to shine into your heart and spirit. You will allow the light to shine, mixture of into your heart, but out from your spirit and out of your heart and into your heart. It's just a beautiful. So everybody, thanks for watching. Lots of love to you. I wish you a beautiful, nice day. Happy, friendly, peaceful day. Love is gentleness as well, actually. I forgot to say that. Sometimes we can be strong and not gentle, but overall, generally speaking, except for like very intense situations of protecting from severe stuff like proper violence, but in terms of our general typical relationships, definitely love is to nurture and to be compassionate and to soothe and help those in pain or suffering. So when it comes to, for example, relationships and there's relationship clashes and challenges, love isn't to be all aggressive or feisty or masculine. Love is far more to be gentle and compassionate and tender and gentle, my friends. To empathize. Love is to empathize. So put yourself in the shoes and ask yourself this golden question. How would you like to be treated if you were in the other person's body and you had the other person or animal's not only body but their mind or their emotions? And that's a simple answer. Simple as that. All program is washed away then. Would you like to be done to that stuff of pain, hurt or capture or living, being a grass-fed free range animal in a field all your life, and then either you or your brother or sister, mum or dad or child is taken away from you or killed? Of course you wouldn't. And it's not just about animals, everybody. We totally love humans. It's just down to the nitty-gritty stuff in relationships too. The tone of voice, the energy in which you communicate. Would you like to be accused or attacked or belittled or criticized or put down or demeaned or sort of like shouted at or smart, like sort of sarcastic, mean type of stuff? Of course not. So just ask yourself, how would you like to be treated? And that's the golden rule. And how would you like to be spoken to? And how would you like to be loved? Try and give what you want to be given and do it first. And love the feeling of loving and having an open heart. And that for me truly is the greatest gift to everybody. And kindness is spirituality in action. Beyond all the things you can read in a book and get in your head, kindness is spirituality in action, and it's a heart thing. And another one of my favorite quotes is, the longest distance you can travel is from your head to your heart. That takes a while, because the head is about thoughts and programming and conditioning and cultural and societal brainwashing and programming. And it's about stuff you've heard or read. It's about stuff that you imagine. But at the end of the day, that's all airy. But the real stuff, the grounded stuff, is the kindness and love. And that's a hard topic. That is the longest journey. And it might take you a while to shift your thoughts and perception, to get out of too much into your head and out of your head and into your heart. And finally, the last thing I adore so much, apart from gentleness, and love and peace and kindness and compassion, is kindness. Is the language of angels. Spirituality. Kindness is spirituality in action. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. Do give it a share. This is a live Facebook, but I will be uploading on YouTube. So, yeah, I have links in the description box to connect with me more. Befriend me on Facebook or YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you wish. You're invited to. Befriend me or send me a personal message. And yeah, I just love to connect with like similar hearted people, etc. And just inquisitive people who are like raising their vibration, looking to heal. They're on their awakening path. They want to transform themselves and help the world at the same time, and live their purpose instead of their ego, you know. Not that there's anything bad with the ego, it's just like basically developmental stage, that's all. Like a child is developmental, going into more mature adult also. It's all good, it's all part of and parcel of the picture. Yeah. Just listening to the wind outside a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, do please share if you feel inspired. Just help somebody else who you feel may benefit from this message, you know. I'm sure there's lots of people you know who might benefit and enjoy and be helped with this message. Have a nice day. Take care. Authenticity and transparency.